Right, howdy folks, how we doing? Today's Sunday and I've been to the Plough match today, the Finals Plough match. That was extremely good fun, that was. Good to see a few folk I haven't seen for a long time and see some kit working and all that. And I've just got the old front weights of the TW on. These front of the loader at the minute, going to put them on because the old TW is going to finish the ploughing off tomorrow. So stick these on, she'll be just about ready to go. Looking on this morning, I've just been on the top truck with diesel, and what else have I done? I have just readjusted the tyre pressures on the back. One had lost a bit of air, that one, the offside, that was down to about 14, so a bit squidgy when I got the plough on. And this side, I let a load out from edge cutting. Obviously I blew it up a lot from edge cutting, but I let a load out and that was 17. So I put them up to 18, both sides, and that ain't far off. So finally, we've got some proper horsepower on the plough. Let's see what it's designed for, that girl. Right, now the back end repair was really easy, to be fair. Basically it was that bolt there broken, come out, which allowed that pin to drift. That allowed the shock absorber to drop, and it had bent, not this one, it had bent that one. But all it took was some hefty blows, the old sledgehammer, and that bent back into line, and job was a good one. So yeah, stuck some points on her. It's in desperate need of landslides, really is. They are at the farm, and I will get them fitted. Well, I've not got a lot more to do, so I might get what I've got to do done and then, you know, get them fitted, like, you know. So, yeah, so that's where we are. We are good to go. So this is what you call a proper old school lump of horsepower, this is. I just love this old girl. I really do. It makes such a good combination as well with the old DP7 on the back. Now going back to the fast track flat lift video, a few good comments on there, a few moronic comments. Obviously the moronic ones, they didn't actually listen to what I was saying in the video, because I explained why the fast track was slipping. Yep, I need to put her in a bit there, it's a bit hard here. But Richard Ellis, he come up with a good comment. And that was, can you actually do any damage to do any damage to the tractor by, you know, spinning the wheels like that? Well, yes and no. I mean, it doesn't really do any harm because, well, get her down a minute. It doesn't really do any harm to them. I mean, obviously they're designed to pull like, and to be fair, do less damage doing that than you would and just move the cameraman. than you would when you got them fully freighted and you don't let them spin. I mean, you do need to allow the tractor to spin, because what it does, or what it prevents, is basically, I mean, it allows the stresses to be taken up with, you know, with wheel slip. Now, if you don't let the tractor wheel slip, basically by, you know, weighting it up, putting loads of weight on the front, wheel weights all over it, a bit like this, to be honest, but taking it to the extreme, so that, you know, she won't slip. All you're doing is transferring all the stresses and strains up into the, into the axles, the transmissions, and suddenly, you know, you end up wearing stuff quicker, and stuff will break. So, I mean, you talk to any sort of tractor manufacturer, you want to let them slip. Obviously, you want them to be able to grip to a certain extent, but you don't want to go overboard with it. Like, you want to give them a chance, sort of thing. You know, I would say I've got this TW about perfectly weighted. She's got quarter of a tonne on the rear axle. She's got nearly a tonne on the front. She's got good tyres on her. She's got them See It Far Max tyres on her. They grip like hell. Not got huge amounts of pressures in. I've got 18 in the back, probably 15 in the front, something like that. So she does, I mean, she does pull. I mean, you know that. I mean, you can see here, she's not fussed at all. Like, although it's easy going, we're not in that mucky like it was with the T7. But yeah, she's, you know, she can spin as she wants. Whereas, like, if you just, you know, put sort of 3 tonne on the front, a tonne on the rear axle, no pressure in the tyres, you know, it doesn't give, there's no give, only in the transmission then, like. Seeing something like this will aggravate them old climate activists now, won't it, like? Oh, Smokey. Not good at all. Old Greta will be very upset, she will. And with Mucker, when he was operating that 865 combine, that old Massey combine, on his latest vid, or one of his latest vids, depending on when I release this. Definitely go and check that out. They are just an iconic combine, they are. Beautiful old things they are. There will be a link at the end of this video to it. Only thing is, I wish I was just shame I couldn't get shame I couldn't get there to have a play with him. She's off. Yeah, them old Massey what 760s and 860s they were all about when I was growing up, as well as these T-dubs, like, you know. Bring back fond memories seeing them old red giants. Beautiful Perkins V8s in them. They were a sight to behold, they were. To deal with here. Things like this and you know, stuff where you got a sizable obstruction are a pain in the butt when you're ploughing. They really are. You know, just a telegraph pole's no bother at all, like. Plough them in easy, but these are just they're just a pain. Notice how I'm not quite as quick. Oh bugger! I could have backed up and done that. We'll go and we'll plough the other side of this. Yeah, I'm not quite as quick on the headland turning around with this. You know, that's where your power shuttles and you know, your power shifts and that, they come into their own. They do then. The way I'm going to do this is a bit cheaty. But I'm going to back all the way up for these. So I should draw down with this and then back in again. Nice short field, so you know, we can get away with it then. Does look just about right, doesn't she? And smoke. So that's this short work, this side of this pylon done. Well, we'll be in a second anyway. Go back to the side now. Spin her over. side of that pylon. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Run the back furrow along the edge there. Like so. Careful that back furrow. I have broke a rear moldboard by backing too close up to something before. That's a telegraph pole. Managed to keep ploughing though. Literally just broke the back of the board off. So it's still chucking the soil over. Yeah, I know I've got a curve in it, but I'm not too worried because this the headland we're working to, the other side of the field we're working to is ever so curly anyway, like, so yeah, it'll probably match up a bit better. So I'm not too worried about a bit of a bend in it on this field. Up you come. Oh, it makes some good old noises, it does. Lugs, you will. I was watching them modern tractors playing at the weekend in that playing match. You know, the fast track, Deutsch, John Deere, the Class, and the Case. They were able to just walk along. Most of them were auto, you know, vario transmissions, like, so they could just sort of crawl along at a low speed. But this old girl's just as capable. Well, she's ticking over about 800 revs at the minute. She's just plodding. Plenty of torque. And then of course, press the go pedal. Oh yeah, she's off. So I don't know how you other ploughmen would plough something like this, you know, a sort of pylon, what's it, 20 foot square, something like that? Would you put in a proper headland, plough proper headland in there? I try not to be honest. So you got less ins and outs then, in my opinion, when you sort of do it like this. You know, then, you know, we'll level this up with the Joker. I think the Joker will just go round and round and round. It'll be like a blooming cricket pitch then. There she goes. Interesting. You probably see me, well, whether you can see on camera or not. I'm just tapping that back down. It when you have the linkage fully up, you'll hear it. It'll continue trying to pump. So you just ease it back a bit, and it'll stop pumping, like. Probably so. Just this one does, like, you know. Bang on a bit more. Drop her in. Oh. What I'm doing now, I've got myself a bit of a curve. Well, I've been ploughing in and out. So I'm just going to pull a few runs out from here, and then I'll straighten this bit up. Obviously, I've got to join it back up with. I've got to join it up with the other side again. Right, now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull along the pylon again. Like this, just so that's all ploughed. And then we I've still got what I should do is we will then pull another straight one from this side again. Then we should be able to plough all the way through. Let's flip her over again. So I'm going to drop. Why have I done that for? Plonker. Right. Well, so I didn't need to flip that over again, did I? Back this up. In line with my furrow here in front of me. Right, so that'll drop that in there, that'll plough everything up then. And then when we come back, we should be able to meet up. That's what I'm hoping. About halfway through the headland. up here, but when we get to this bottom headland, 4.5 tough, really making her grunt. I've got, can't remember if I mentioned it or not, in the on the depth wheel. The depth wheel can go side to side like that, but there's a pin on the outer side that should stop it going too much. Like when it turns over, stop it flopping right down. Well, that pin's broke, so it flops down and gets caught in the middle. You've probably seen it earlier in the video on the drone footage when it's turning over. Like, must remember when I get back to the yard tonight to put a new pin in there, like, because it's there's not a lot of clearance on these ploughs anyway when you turn them over, but even less when the old depth wheel flops down like a soft todger. It's always nice finishing the field off and getting that, you know, nice curve on the curved headland, and that just finishes it all off. There you go, start getting tough here, I think. You see the furrows are getting shiny. That tells you it's there's a bit more body in the ground. Yep. In the ground. Yeah, we just about got it. Now it weren't so bad that time. Previous times, well, I've not had the video, well, I've not had the camera on. Been hellishly, but you can see how smooth it is. That tells you the old ground's got some bite to it, like. Well, I've had to go down a gear, lot. There you go, she's grunting now. Get the old turbo spooled up. Very close, me and Mucker, to getting another talking point video done. We've got something lined up in the next couple of weeks, touch wood. It'd be great to see Mucker again, and it'd be great to do a video with him. Like, we'll have Liz there as a cameraman, well, camerawoman. Big Paul will be there, you know, Big Paul, he'll be there on the old camera as well, like. And yeah, it'd be good to get another talking point video out. We've not, literally, we've not done one for 18 months. Not me and Mucker together, like. We've put a few out singly on the channel, like, but you know, it's just been a nightmare, like. But yeah, so me and Muck will keep you updated with that. Now I've got this just about, it's just a little bit big here, but I think we'll catch it. The old Plough. Oh yeah. That's what you call precision ploughing, that is. Yeah, have a look. Oh, that's looking alright. too bad, is it? Like I say, we'll get the Joker over it anyway, like, and that'll level out any ins and outs we've got. Then we'll be on to the next field.